All right, all right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure everybody can hear me. Make sure we live, right? Let me do a few house cleaning things real quick. Make sure we're live. I think we're live. I think we are live, family. So let me do this real quick. Real quick. I forgot. Get myself live on the radio. You guys let me know what my sounds like. One, two, 1, 2. Getting involved. What I need. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know when you guys can hear me now. What the hell just happened? I interrupted my damn countdown. I get another countdown without this damn without these damn commercials. I gotta go without no commercials. You guys let me know if you guys can hear me all right. 1, 2, 1, 2. And the calling number is going to be 505-715-6496. No doubt about it. To get this thing started, right? Say welcome back to everybody as we get this thing started on a Saturday night. Now we're going to talk about this footage in a minute that they released yesterday on Juneteenth. Kind of green. Kind of green. But you can see some altercation going on, right? Some altercation going on. Everybody get up in here. What's going on, Ross? You're on YouTube. Everybody on TikTok. See if I can get on here without getting banged, right? See if they can make it on here without getting banged. Anytime we talk about something on TikTok, it's getting taken down. So we're just gonna go slow and nice tonight. You know. Welcome back, everybody on the radio. Oh my God. My sound's good on the radio. You guys let me know if you hear me on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. Look, everybody everywhere. On Rumble. So we everywhere tonight. We everywhere tonight, family. So and we're going to discuss this injustice system as it concerns black folks. Same crimes, different outcomes. Because they know same crime, different outcomes. So we're gonna let everybody get on up in here before we get things started. Everybody coming in on Rumble. Everybody coming in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever you call that nonsense over there. What the hell is going on? No, what the hell? You changed on me. So, I said you guys want to call in. Call number is going to be 505-715-6496. I keep thinking the changes. I gotta keep my pad so I can remember the goddamn calling and my changes. I can't remember what it is no more. You guys are new to the show. That's how we start everything. Let everybody get on and get comfortable. So it takes a minute. We're on many platforms, so it takes a minute for everybody to come on up in here. So it takes a minute. So people on TikTok, you probably got, hate to say it, you have low attention span. So we'll get started in a minute. Usually everybody just roll on at their own time and then start in about 15 more minutes. Everybody leave some comments. What do you guys see the Karmelo Anthony footage yet? What are your opinions about it? You know, we're gonna give everybody's honest opinion. Everybody, tell me what you feel about what happened as you watch that video. And why was it never? What happened? There's commercials in my shit. And why was it never put to the court record? Why was it never showed to the people on the jury? Why is that? Sorry guys, I gotta change that countdown on Rumble and YouTube. It's got commercials in that thing. It keeps going through the damn commercials. That's crazy. So damn it, you can see me over there. What everybody's opinion about that video footage that was released yesterday? But keep your fire. Start in a minute. Keep your fire. Keep your powder dry. Keep your powder dry to find out what can we surmise from that footage being dropped yesterday on Juneteenth of all days, right? Seems kind of suspicious to drop it on Juneteenth while black people are celebrating, you know, mistreating and doing slavery. You know? Then, I don't know if you would call it apropos or what. We're gonna find out. We're gonna ask the question. Yeah, what's going on, family on YouTube? So I can read you guys' comments over there. Come on in. And we start this thing off. Oh, let me let everybody know. Let these morons know on our WhatsApp chat group that I'm live over here. Let's see. Family live. Everybody know I'm live. I'm live. All right. And you cats know I'm live. Woo!
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Black Hot Fire Network.
Welcome everybody. Black Hot Fire Network. Give me a second. Everything started.
Media of the
Okay, we
21st
get that
century.
already.
Media of the 21st century. Media of the 21st century. Media of the 21st century. Media of the 21st century.
Yes, I'm just getting everything popping.
As we dive into amazing conversations, get to discuss matters affecting African people and the African history and the African identity.
Trying to bring a Pan-Africanism, Renaissance, relationships, life, politics, and everything in between. But we get to host some of the most amazing shows. We're talking about the
You guys let me know what my sound is.
country and outside.
Jump this thing off.
Interviews and covering events in the ground.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody. I'm a father. You know what I had done? You know, I get some calls with my kids. They probably will call me tomorrow. I ain't getting out one damn call. All these 5 grown bastards. I ain't got one call today. Wow. I used to, you get 2 or 3 to call me, but they never all 5 call me. It's crazy.
Download our app, which is on the Google Play Store, and also stream on www.blackhotfirenetwork.com.
Let's get this party started.
Follow us on our social media platforms and win yourself some cash prize as you tune in to amazing conversations.
The media of the 21st century. This is where everything happens. Right here only on the Black Hot Fire Network.
All right, family. Take this down. You guys be able to see me now. Booyah! Back in the building. Let's get this thing started. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's get this thing started. Everybody should better see me and hear me now. All right, all right. All right, here we go. I want to say welcome back to everybody to the Black Hot Fire Network show. I'm your host, Mr. Black Hot Fire. Always on that ass. Now we're broadcasting live from the homeland of the United States of America all the way over to the mother continent of Africa, because we're truly one of the only international radio programs, and that's what's up. Now I want to give a shout out to everybody watching us on or listening to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble, Roku TV, Apple TV, where we at, Roku, Apple, Android TV. What's the other one? Missing one. Android, Apple, Roku. One more. I'm missing one. I forgot. But anyway, we everywhere. So strap on your head and enjoy the ride. Because we back. Black. Hot. Bang! Come on. Woo! Come on in and have a seat as we talk about this injustice system, family. Woo! Come on. Black. Hot. Bang! Now, calling number is 505-715-6496 if you want to, state your grievance. Woo! Black, hot, body. What's going on, Monique? I see you over another channel. I see you. What's going on, Monique? How you doing, sister? Woo! Black, hot, bang! We back. We back. We back. Woo! Black, hot, bang! Welcome to everybody. Calling number once again is 505-715-6496. Don't be afraid. Call on in, see what you got to say about this new footage that was released yesterday. Does it change how you feel? Are you surprised? And why was it never, put to court record? Why the judge, the crooked ass judge, the crooked ass district attorney that prosecuted the case, why this evidence was never submitted? That's the question we're asking. Why was this evidence never submitted? Woo! Come on. Black, hot, fire. Because they wanted to criminalize this young man, right? Mm-hmm. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Black, hot, fire. Up in this piece. Black, hot, fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Black, hot, fire. Woo, let that get up in you. Black, hot, fire. Woo, I'm back for good, family. Took me 2 years to get back up on the saddle. Took me 2 years to get back on the saddle, right? I guess my sorry butt is here, right? Took me 2 years to get my ass back up on the saddle, but better late than never, they say, right? Better late than never. So, if you guys haven't seen the footage yet of what they released on, like I said, apropos on Where's Where's my calm music at? Give me a second, guys. Where my calm ass music? Hold on. Goddamn bastard got my rollout music all messed up. Give me a second. What is this shit here? Give me a second, guys. Here we go. All right. Yeah, that's the rollout music, right? Make sure it's not too loud. Everybody can still hear me. Everybody can hear me all right? Okay. Now let's kick this thing off. Now, if you guys haven't realized or you've been living under a rock, they released a new video concerning the Karmelo Anthony case. You know, the young man was railroaded. We know we have an unjust system concerning black people. You know, we get tried for the same crimes, but the punishment is somewhat different for us, right? If you guys remember, they just had a gentleman, if he can be called as such, open fire on a group of black individuals in Georgia who were just trying to enjoy each other's. I don't know if it was a family reunion or them just barbecuing, right? Them just barbecuing. So, you know, found out later he was the fire chief, went by spewing racial slurs. It was claiming it's us. We don't bother nobody. We don't go nobody call. We don't go nobody's gatherings looking for trouble. Just shooting out racial slurs and racial epithets. We don't do that. And so he was just bothered by black people having joy. And so he proceeded to go home, put on body armor, and come back with his AR-15, which is an assault weapon. Right? Opens fires on this family. Oh, can you imagine you get open fire in the middle of your barbecue? You know, you're asking what sauce is on this meat, and you're getting straight bullets. Well, they weren't straight because he was actually trying to shoot their ass to kill, right? But he gets charged with aggravated assault. Well, that's attempted murder because he has a complexion for the protection. And you know what that means? He's white. He's white. And the injustice system that they propagated is work. People say, oh, the system is broke. It's a broken system. The system is not broke. System is designed exactly the way they set it up. Unfair, unequal, and beneficial to them. Now, we're going to walk back over this case and we're going to see all the holes that's already in said case, right? So, you guys, I'm sure you guys heard, remember you guys used to always ask me, why don't I bring, when 10 years ago, we was always bringing Judge Joe Brown on it. And I told you guys I couldn't deal with the cooning no more. You guys remember we used to have Judge Joe Brown all the time? And you guys, especially Big Cheese, why don't you bring Big, why you don't never bring Judge Joe Brown on no more? I told you guys I can't deal with the cooning. The cooning with Judge Joe Brown is just out of control. And he proven it with this case. Have you guys didn't heard how Judge Joe Brown went after this young man, say he was wrong, he was not following man code, or what other ridiculous excuse me, or what other ridiculous code he was talking about. If you guys on TikTok, if you guys don't mind, tap the screen for me. I would appreciate that. You know, it's not gonna cost you nothing. You guys on TikTok, so we got a big crowd. You guys please tap the screen and get some more people in here and share the discussion. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Even the haters that come by. So you guys feel free, please tap that screen for me on both pages. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. You know, don't cost you nothing. It's free. Don't cost you nothing to tap that screen. So we're not stop bringing Judge Joe because of all the cooning, right? And you guys remember he was a regular guest, but all the cooning would drive me crazy. And so his remarks concerning this case is also, you know, that's why I didn't reach out to him Again, was like, I think we had him on here, 3 years ago? I think it was either 3 or 4 years. It might be 4 years. Wow, it might have been 2022 last time we had Judge Joe on here. But anyway, like I said, so he's blaming Karmelo Anthony for defending himself. See, the whole scam is to get black people. We're not allowed to defend ourselves. That's how the system was to set up. Everybody can attack us, but see, we don't get to stand your grounds and all those things about defending ourselves. That don't work for us. We don't get to do that. All right? Us standing our ground, that doesn't work for us. Because us standing our ground end up in a damn cell, with an orange suit on every time. That's always the case every time. So these laws don't apply to black people as a whole. They don't apply. Everybody else can stand their ground, but us, the message is supposed to be sent that when someone attacks you as a black person, you're not supposed to be able to defend yourself. You're supposed to second guess if you're going to be if the justice system or injustice system is going to prosecute you for said defense of your life. And that's what we see over and over again concerning black people, that we have no defense here. And like I was saying about Judge Joe Brown, he was blaming the young man for going, somebody he had no business being up there. What are you talking about? He was invited there by another young man who proved to be scandalous, right? Supposedly, he said during the trial that guy wasn't Karmelo's friend, but he invited him over to sit under the tent. And as I show you guys the video, it was raining out there. All the bleachers were empty except for the few that had what? Awnings. Or had like tents, they call them. The awnings that you could sit under and get out of the weather. Get out of the bad weather. And so I'm sure they got a clear video, but you guys see the video, it's kind of grainy. And I'm going to share the video. It's kind of grainy, right? And but you see him walk in, and you see there's an altercation, but you can't see it too clearly. But it goes against their narrative, as they were saying he went crazy and started stabbing people. It shows someone being accosted. So I'm sure that was him getting up and moving up the steps and going around to go down because he was being accosted. That's what the video shows. See, with them, they make everything about race because they set up an injustice system that doesn't pertain to black people. And when you bring this up, supposedly you're some it's reverse racism, or you're talking woke and all other kind of goofy things they use. They take our vernacular and try to give it a different meaning. Woke meant to be aware of their ass, not the nonsense they make it be, because they can never make up any lingo, right, that belongs to them. They take our lingo, misidentify it, change the meaning, and try to give it back out to us and have us agree with their fake meaning that they made up from our slang. That's how I'm saying things, how I'm saying things become. So that's how I'm saying things become. And so, what you see with Karmelo Anthony, he goes there because he's naive. He believes this young white guy is his friend, and he's not doing any harm. He's going to sit with his friend in the rain and have a conversation. That's what he thought. So how does he get 35 years? It wasn't premeditated because he didn't go there with the intention of trying to kill nobody. Like I told you, juxtapose the gentleman in Georgia who went back to that family, right? He went back to that family with the intention to murder someone. Went to the house, got body armor, grabbed the AR-15 and ran outside, got in his little pickup or whatever he had, went down to that family and opened fire on them. That's attempted murder. Not you going to sit up in some bleachers with your friend in an altercation pops off, You know, you wouldn't go in there thinking about having an altercation. You were going to sit underneath an awning to get out of the weather and talk to your so-called friend who's now denied being your friend. Right? That was your intention. That was your intention. And when you got underneath there, hostility broke out, unbeknownst to you. You know, hostility broke out while you were sitting there trying to have a conversation with your friend. And so you see these gentlemen, young men, approach him. You know, it's still grainy. Like I said, I'm sure they got better bullets, but this bullet is grainy. Let me cue some up real quick. I'm talking. I can see on the screen what I'm talking about real quick. Let me get all that. Let me go here. No, like that.
The Karmelo Anthony footage has been released, and
Turn that down. Like I said, the video is grainy. I'm gonna let you guys make your own decision. Video's kind of grainy. I'm gonna let you guys come to your own conclusion. Now, I can't really make it. All I see is somebody accosting the young man. You know, a bunch of people descend on him. I can't make out what transpired because, like I said, it's grainy. I know they got better footage, but they didn't release the good footage yet. Anybody? They didn't release the good footage. But you clearly see people coming after him, which they claim never happened. Remember, they claim that never happened. They were talking crazy. Right? Let me get you guys over here. Give me a second. Hold on. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get you guys over here so I can read you guys' comments. I'll see about a comment on TikTok. Go to YouTube so I get you guys' comments. I'll turn this thing down. All right, here we go. Let's wrap it. Well, let me get to the chat. It's crazy. Anyway, I have to read you guys over here. Let me move this out the way. Give me a second. Get you guys chats over here. Okay. So, let me do this real quick. You guys can see this. I'll just let that play a little bit.
if somebody is shooting on this don't reach for anything, all right, man? Stop right there.
You guys see him?
Hold on.
Hold on. This one's not a really good video. I'm just gonna go to this one. You see him right there running, but I'm trying to go back where they got trying to go show you guys where they got the altercation going on, right? Show you guys where they have the altercation in the middle of your screen. So it's right there by that tent, and you see him break out of there. But you can clearly see there's a disturbance, not just somebody just decided to take out a weapon and stab somebody. So it clearly shows there was a back and forth, right? Clearly shows there was a back and forth. Come on, Sam. You want to come on in, Sam? How can I? As a guest. Oh, does you want to join? So can I get you to join? Right. Okay. You come on and say, so you can clearly see there's an altercation going on, right? You guys look, I'm trying to get a better video that shows it. This is for running. Yeah, no, the videos I had a better video. Let's see this one.
The footage was blurry, but what I felt like I could map out is crazy.
Yeah,
There's
see,
gonna
it's
be a lot
blurry.
more people coming out and apologizing on this Karmelo Anthony case. Because what I could map out, unless I just saw wrong, because it was blurry, it was, but he wasn't getting jumped. There wasn't multiple people ganging up on him. There wasn't no long fight. I guess the footage is blurry. But what I felt like I could see when you zoomed in was Austin pushed him and immediately got poked. It was a bang bang type of play. And that's crazy.
You got the footage? Jibber jabber, Sean? Let me see.
Karmelo jumped up out of the tent, tried to take off running. Wow.
You see what you talking about? Let me see.
A lot more Charleston Whites coming around. A lot more. And Charleston White, I don't even think he realized how crazy he looks by saying, oh, you know, I stand with the Metcalf family and all that. And it's like, bro, you're admitting that you were just paid to push like ignorance, bro. Like that's crazy. Now he walking around with a watermelon fella shirt. Bro, it's gonna get a lot more people. They gonna either stand on their ignorance, which I feel like it's probably gonna happen. A lot of people don't like to admit when they're wrong.
That one on YouTube.
Or it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna come out and say, I apologize. I was wrong. I saw the footage. Cause that was crazy. I don't know about y'all, but what I just mapped out, what I seen was not no long fight, not him getting jumped. Austin push, boom. It was over with. Like, I know the footage was blurry.
Like I said, you guys see that footage is blurry. Let me cross myself out here. Let me put it up here so it's bigger. The second, guys. Damn, that's not what I'm doing. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me see if I can get you that. This thing work. We'll be on that thing.
We have Austin Metcalf.
Yeah, you there?
Yeah.
All right. What's on your mind, son? Huh? Say it again. You gotta speak up, man. You kind of low. What?
I'm saying there's also a football match.
You look at the football match. What now?
Yeah.
Man, you go look at the football match. We talking about something else. We don't even watch football in America. We don't watch soccer. We don't even watch that shit, man. We don't even watch that shit.
Down here, everybody's a fan of football.
Huh?
Football, cricket.
Cricket. We don't watch football or cricket. We don't watch that shit. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, man. So all right, let me show this video. So, look.
It's George just now.
Huh?
George got it.
Oh yeah, George Jamaican. He probably watched that goopy shit. We don't watch that shit. So you gotta see that. You guys see that? Now it's blurry. You see somebody sitting down. You see him getting pushed right there. See, you guys can see the push, right? You guys can see the push, and then he reacts right? So you can see it was clearly self-defense because he didn't touch the boy. The boy touched him first. So that's clearly, if anything else, it would be considered stand your ground. But of course, he's black. And let's go and talk about the injustice system, why this was never implemented into court. Why was it never put into court? Why was this never implemented? The jury selection, when they make sure they negated all black jurists, that's the scam they use. Oh no, they don't do that. They do. Listen, we know the play over and over again. We're tired of hearing the same nonsense from you people. You know exactly what you're doing when you do it. So you railroad he's 19 now, 17-year-old child trying to defend himself from getting out of the rain. And unfortunately, because I'm not even happy about the white kid dying. That's not the good part either. That's not nothing. That's not anything good. So I have nothing but I feel for his mother. I don't feel for his racist ass daddy, but I'm sure she probably just racist as well. But I still feel sorry for her loss, because no one should have to pass away, even if you are a bully. So a loss of life is still a loss of life, regardless. So I don't have any gloat when someone dies, right? Like them. I don't have no vitriol like these white supremacists do. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him, we're gonna kill him. That's when he gets died. With them, there's always some vitriol, inhumanity with them. And even I know Austin Metcalf started this situation. I don't feel good about him passed away. There's no joy for me that this boy is now laying in the ground. There's no joy for me. I just want the justice system to treat black people the same way it does everyone else. I don't want black people to want to go down to the courtroom looking for justice and all you find is just us. Now, this boy was clearly railroaded. The system, people say, oh, the system failed him. The system didn't fail him. The system worked the way it always works. We have a racist justice system. And that's a fact. And to say anything else would be idiotic. And that's why you see mostly, whenever they overturn cases, there's always just mostly black people. Oh, just black men. They do all these overturns, probably been sitting in prison 20, 15, 30 years. It's always black men who are wrongly accused. Every time. That lets you know that's not an accident. That's part of this injustice system that they created. That's not an accident. That means the system is working the way they designed it to work. Unfair and unequal. So you have a judge, right, who doesn't allow this to be, is not admissible in court. He's friends with the father and the DA, right, the district attorney that prosecuted the case. But no one sees that this is a conflict of interest. No one sees that. It's business as usual. And this young man has no criminal record whatsoever. He's almost a straight A student, never in any kind of trouble, but he gets 35 years. But anybody white who murders somebody, as I showed you guys last week about the case that happened a year prior to this one, about the white kid shot a black kid in the back of the head, killed him. Two of them gave a high-speed chase across Dallas, but he only did 2 years for murdering somebody black. And that was premeditated. He did it. He thought about doing it. Shot him in the back of the fucking head. Shot him in the back of the head. Excuse my language. Cutting down on the cursing. Excuse my language. Shot him in the back of the head. Let me go back to this one for a second. Uh-oh. No, let me get out of this one. Shot him in the back of the head. Damn. They keep running by themselves. Shot him in the back of the head and was given 2 years. 2 years time he served. But this young boy didn't do any of that. He just reacted. Whether he reacted wrongly or who are we to judge, what goes through someone's mind when they try to defend themselves. But see, either you have the right to defend yourself or you don't. And they want to make you believe that you don't have the right to defend yourself if you're black. That's the scam. And all the court cases show this over repeatedly and repeatedly. When anybody black has tried to defend themselves, they've been prosecuted with the full extent of the law. Overboard. Overzealous with the law. And had no problem doing such. And they want to tell you, you know what you're doing? You're supporting a murderer. Boy, it's not a murderer. Reacted to someone trying to inflict harm on him. That's not a murderer. That's defense. So you trying to conflate what he is now is absolutely insane and lacks humanity. Like I said, I wish no ill on Austin Metcalf dying. You know, this situation should have been de-escalated, but they're children. They're both 17-year-old children reacting. Emotions are flying. Testosterone is flying. And things happen. You know, I'm sure Austin didn't think he was going to die that day by starting something with him. I'm sure Karmelo Anthony didn't think he was going to kill someone that day. You know, it's just an unfortunate accident that transpired in one young man dying. I don't want to say killed because it was an accident, and another young man supposedly losing his whole life for defending himself. Right? You should have the right to defend yourself. There should be no question in you defending yourself at all times. But see, you being black, the laws kind of don't work in your favor. You being black, the laws kind of don't work in your favor when you're black. Laws kind of don't work in your favor when you're black, you know, and that's what they want to instill in your mind, that you have the right to defend yourself. I've always told you, don't ever leave home without your protection. Don't end up on don't end up on anybody's slate where you got to be identified. Because as they play silly with you, they know that this system is unjust to black people. They play crazy, act like they don't know. Oh, you trying to race bait? No, it's other silly nonsense. They know the system's unfair and unequal. They know that already. So you make sure you defend yourself no matter what the situation may occur. You don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, Karmelo Anthony didn't know he was going to have to defend himself by going to sit underneath a tent with one of his friends. He had no clue. He didn't know it was going to happen, unfortunately. And you should have the right to defend yourself as a human being. All right? You have the right to defend yourself as a human being. So they don't want you to defend yourself or your family. They want to have you be constantly in victim mode. They want you constantly in victim mode. But they got you crying all the time. It's like when they shot that little baby over in Mississippi a few days ago over supposedly diapers. This is the savages that we live with. It's over, and you see it happens over and over and over and over and over again. You see it happen over and over again. So this is how the system is designed. There's no fluke, no accident. So you can have an accident with the same thing happening over and over again. Black people being accosted, being murdered by the police, and nothing's ever happened. And you know the guy who shot this baby, he's not going to go to jail. He's not going to prison. You can't say he was feared for his life. They shot a child, right?
Psychiatric evaluation.
What you saying?
Community service.
What they saying?
There might be some community service the most.
What about the service?
He might get community service.
Yeah, he's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get community service. Not gonna get anything. He's gonna be right back on duty, killing more black people. That's what he's gonna be getting.
Yep.
He gonna give his gun back and say, keep up the good work. You killed a child over $10 bag of diapers, supposedly she didn't steal. Right? We know now she also didn't steal those diapers. But her child is now dead. So this is not a mistake. This is over and over and over again. You're dealing with a savage people and a savage system. And to call it anything else is just ironic. Idiotic. You're idiotic. To think that this system is not designed to do what it does. It's designed to do what it does. So it's not a system that says, oh, the system's broken. It's not broken. See, broken means something happens rarely and you want to fix it. When something happens over and over again, that means it's working the way they set it up. So there's no broken system when they're killing black people. It's not broken. It's working perfectly. And that's what you see. So he had no problem, because if there was a fear of him losing his job or going to jail, he wouldn't have opened fire into a car with a child, because he knew there was a child there, over some diapers. You think he would have opened fire on a white kid in a car, a 1-year-old white boy, over some diapers? No, because you never see it. That's how you know the system is working exactly the way they designed it, because you never see it. You never see them killing little white babies over some diapers supposed that was stolen. Never see it. Unheard of. But it's over and over again concerning black people. Like, when we do get attacked, they give off some fake ass charges, like I just told you over in Georgia about the fire chief openly shooting up on a family, having, I think it said family reunion, trying to enjoy each other's company and love. He opens fire on these people. Had nothing to do with these people. Nothing to do with these people. He's over, and suppose he gets aggravated assault. What is that? Instead of getting an attempted murder charge, what he did is premeditated murder, because he went back home, got his black jacket, his vest, grabbed his AR-15 and headed back over to that black family and opened fire on them. And yet they want to call that aggravated assault. What do you say, Sam?
I'm saying that's clearly intent to murder.
Exactly. But they, of course. But see, they got the complexion for the protection. It's over and over and over and over and over again. And they want to tell you, don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe what your eyes tell you. Show you when they come shoot and kill innocent black people, they're never prosecuted with the full extent of the law. Never. And then they tell you, they play in your face like, oh, no. Don't believe what you're seeing. Even though it happens over and over again. Someone tries to come murder you in your own home, and we give them aggravated assault instead of an attempted murder charge. Or they'll tell you, oh, we can't lock this white person up because you know why? They have their whole life ahead of them. They don't rape people, murder people. Got white pedophiles running around here, right, left, and center, just raping people. Like I showed you, the gentleman in Texas who was raping his damn son's best friend for years. Yeah, I think he served maybe 2 weeks in prison. He was released by the governor of the state. It is not allegedly that he was raping his son's best friend. That was proven. He was found guilty. But of course, he's white. He was let out of prison. Same thing over and over again. But they run around claiming it's us being let out of prison. It's absolutely absurd. Right? It's absolutely absurd. Like I said, if you want to call in, calling number is 505-715-6496. So, like I said, let me show this thing. Let me show this video one more time. Let me see this video one more time. You guys tell me what you guys see. If you see anything, because it's grainy. But look in the middle. Look in the middle of the tent, guys. Tell me what you guys see. It's grainy. I'm not gonna lie, but you do see somebody push somebody or shove someone, and so it shows that Karmelo Anthony was acting in self-defense. See, but the thing is, he's black. He doesn't have the right to protect himself. That's what this country's always told black people. You don't have. How dare you think you can defend yourself when someone white is trying to murder you? How dare you? And this has been shown over and over again. So it's not the system not working. It's working exactly the way they set it up. Unfair and unequal. You guys let me know. Tell me what you guys think. What you guys see. Like I said, I know it's blurry. And you know they got better footage will come up later. Then I ask yourself a question. Why did they wait till after the trial was over to release this footage? They already had it. And why was this footage admissible in court? Oh, because that would cast doubt on the fake story. The prosecution knew this footage. Remember, the prosecution had this footage. The prosecution had this footage, and yet they still lied in court. They had this footage. Then it was an altercation. They knew he was defending himself. They knew this. So why now are they releasing the footage now? Why are they allowed to be admissible in court? Oh, because the fix was already in, guys. That's why he got 35 years. 35 years of his life taken away. Virtually a straight A student. Never got in any trouble with anybody. Right? No trouble. No trouble past. Remember, the media always tries to dirty up black people. He's a thug and thug. They made him darker. They always make him dark in the news. It's the same scam they run over and over again. Get out of there real quick. So, it's the same scam they run over and over again, right? The same scam they run over and over again. They try to darken you up, make you blacker because they know country's racist. They try to put a bad parent, bad family. So they couldn't do the bad family because both parents are in the house. His mom and dad are there. So they want to make a fake narrative if you're black. But if you're white, oh, you're a troubled child. I've got mental problems, all that kind of nonsense. Just like with let me give you guys a good example. The drug problem we have in America, right? Now, when they flooded the black community with crack cocaine in the 80s and it was destroying us, it's because we were socially and mentally weak. Black society was weak and prone to drug use. Now that opioids is ripping through the white community, oh, it's a health situation. Oh, it's the health. Oh, you call it, oh, let me go. Oh, yes, answer. Oh, did it work? Call back in again. Did it work? Whoever called in, call in again. Try again. Call in again, guys. Yeah, call in. Call in 10 speed. Try again. Call in again. Let me get you again. 505-715-6496. Call again, 10 speed. Call again, 10 speed. I missed you. Call again, man. Try it again one more time. All right, there you go. I'm down. Can you hear me, man?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm trying to. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, go say it again.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, speak.
All right. Let's go to Genesis.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, man, I'm sort of disappointed that my buddy who I thought was a great man, Judge Joe Brown.
I don't know why y'all. I don't know why y'all. I don't know why y'all.
He called that man. He called. I could not believe. I thought Judge Joe Brown was a hero man because I know he came on your show, so he had some sense. And I listened to him talk. I said to myself, Judge, you never even take a fucking video. And I thought you had to have discovery before you make an opinion. You as a judge, you didn't see a video and you make all that assumption on something that you never seen. I don't get that.
He's been cooling a long time. I told you, that's why I stopped fucking with Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
I told you because Big Cheese kept asking me to bring him back. Why you don't bring Judge Joe Brown all the time? You used to keep before the 2000, like 10 years ago. We bring him on like once a week, twice a week or some shit like that. But man,
Yeah, I used to say that too.
oh, you said that too? Okay.
Yeah.
It was too much cooling for me, man.
Yeah, but the thing to me is that, you know, the reason they complain because I thought there was the wrong thing on the phone. They're like, let's all just wait until we just see what the video is going to show us, and then we make our own assumption of what we think. I thought he would say something like that being a judge. Now, sometimes the judge shows us signs of dementia sometimes, and I'm not being funny, sometimes he does, but the thing to me is that when you got to talk about they should fucking the boy in jail, this and that, I want to ask Judge, did you say that about anybody that killed black? I mean, I'm surprised that he would say that.
No, he said that.
Then his customer co-host, she don't want you to use the curse word, but she say the curse word. You know, I think to myself, man, I'm watching the video, right? Now, you know, if 4 people with a 3 people come and approach you, you gonna either pick up something to get them or you gonna run. You know,
yeah.
It's not a fair fight. You being approached. When you being approached,
exactly.
And you're not thinking about it, it could be one person. When you being approached and it's unexpectedly, you don't know what you're gonna do. You don't plan to say, I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna be fearful. You really don't have an idea of how you're gonna take that situation because you did not wake up planning to kill somebody or planning to be in a situation like that.
Exactly,
So
was that plan?
Sitting right there, right. You got somebody that's getting up. First of all, like I said, this guy never had an issue with his behavior in school. He never had any of these things in his background that you could apply and say, give him 35 years. And you got some old ass fool like this who's gonna sit and say this kind of stuff. I said to myself, Judge Joe Brown, I had you on my plaque as one of my top Negroes. Now to knock your head off my plaque. And think about this. I mean, I had Judge Joe Brown. I had Judge Joe Brown as one of my top all-time black leaders. Period. I had Judge Joe Brown, and I'm talking about the way he carried himself. I didn't know this part about him. And then my other buddy, you know, the one for the black economics, but my buddy, I can't remember his name right now. You know, the one I'm saying economics. What's his name?
I don't know.
The one who. Wow. Anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm saying I would have those two, and I said to myself, how can Judge Joe Brown go around after nine? Mind you, too. Let me give an example.
Take your time.
I said, I did vote for Trump.
Okay.
For illegal immigration. I didn't give a fuck about Israel. Everybody gonna follow Israel. I said, I did vote for him, but I don't like Trump's personality. I just wanted to get motherfuckers off my block because I see him more than not. I figured that somebody can chase him out. Mm-hmm. I said, but Judge Joe Brown is coming on shows, and every fucking thing that Trump do, he said, oh, yeah, agree with it. I said, wait a minute, man, now you're cooling now.
You've been cooling now.
This man been Trump a fool like Barack Obama was a fool.
Yeah.
They all were some damn fools. But Barack Obama, look, these black contractors have not gotten paid for Barack Obama.
For that damn presidential museum?
Yeah. It's a a bunch of black contractors. One
Wow.
contractor said he's $4 million in the hole. Said he's $4 million in the hole. He said the blacks have not gotten paid. Said he's $4 million in the hole. You can put the video right now. He said, listen, me and 20 others, we haven't received $1. Matter of fact, all of them have filed bankruptcy.
What?
Filed bankruptcy. And I'm telling you, look it up right now.
I'm gonna look it up. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Right now, he said we all filed bankruptcy. He said this man knows that we have not gotten paid. He said, look, many of these people.
Why would they question? Why were they taking contracts and working consistently, and they were not getting paid? I'm not understanding. Why would you continue to work and how were you paying your workers when you had no money coming in?
Right.
Wow.
He's claiming that a lot of his workers. Now he's not gonna say a lot of workers didn't get paid, and he also said too a lot of these guys have forsaken some of their jobs because they figure that they come to this and they'll be participating in business on bullshit ass place. Period. But the thing about it is that we don't go rock a bullshit. All bullshit. We don't care.
Yeah, but I didn't think he wouldn't be paying nobody for that goopy presidential library that he wouldn't pay nobody.
I wish I would go visit that. But there's a lot of black people out there protesting. They didn't show that part. All the black people on the south side.
Wow, no, they didn't show that.
Because their property taxes were going up, and they fucking look what they did is the Jews have came in, started buying their property. They want to get that done. Now, mind you, too, remember, the George Lucas, he wanted to buy that same area for the Star Wars thing. They told him no. Barack Obama came in and bought the area for $1. Wait.
Some sound crazy.
I said $1.
Some sound crazy, Chance. Be honest. George Lucas wanted to put a studio. George Lucas wanted to put a studio there. You saying?
He wanted to put a studio in that area of Star Wars. They told him no.
Mm-hmm.
Told him no. They said because the city property he can't do it. Barack Obama, they said they couldn't sell city property. Barack Obama comes in, he gets the whole area for $1.
Wow, that's crazy. And then don't pay those folks.
So I try to tell these Negroes, I say, y'all got to stop calling me super racist and prejudice. I just be telling y'all the truth. Period. When I taking the white folks on some bullshit, but how do you give a man, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you ever heard a man get sentenced the same day he loses his case? I've never seen no sheriff before in my life.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. But that's how you know the fix was in. He's already sentenced. Exactly. You never see they have a sentencing period. Exactly. They exactly.
The judge has retired, right? And the judge retired, and then you got not only judge retired, a lot of bullshit going on. But the thing to me is that his lawyer was the one who had betrayed him. His lawyer did not put him on the stand. The kid could explain everything that went on. I'm gonna tell you something that's true. That a lot of those kids had those cell phones out. What? They know police took their cell phones. What happened to other videos? Not one. Everywhere you go to a bunch of teenagers, there's gonna be some cell phones out.
Of course.
And that's what I'm saying. Come up with a cell phone.
Well, I said the whole case is suspect because, like you said, the judge, they were all buddies. So they all buddies. He's I think they're gonna now start investigating the judge. Because it's all, this whole case smells the high hell. Like I said with Judge Joe Brown, I told you guys the coon I be on the phone. I said I can't because you don't want to be disrespectful to him, right? I'm like, well, I can't deal with the cooning, man. I can't deal with the coon. I tried to tell you guys that a long time ago. I can't deal with his cooning.
I disagree with you. I said, damn, kid. I said to myself, you know what? Keep is right again. So I'm like 0-2 and keep is 2-0 on my ass.
I said, man, I can't deal with the cooning with this cat, man. It's always black people bad and fake codes he's talking about. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about, man? Talking crazy talk.
Yeah.
So I try to tell Big Cheese that behind the system, man, that Big Cheese, man, he be cooning too much, man. You guys keep telling me, bring him back. That's why, because last time I brought him back, I let him go for years again. At the time, I said, we can't do the Judge Joe Brown no more, man. I can't take it because I can't sit here in good faith and not push back on the coonery. I can't do an interview and I say, man, you full of shit. What the hell you talking about, man? You throwing black people on the bus, you talking all crazy.
You said he knew your father. I mean, you mentioned that one time on the show that he knew your father or something like that.
No, he was my father. My father.
No. You said he knew your father.
Yeah. Because my father was a lawyer in LA. He a coon too.
I mean that right. Okay, my other guy is Claude Anderson. My fault.
Oh, Claude. I don't trust Claude. I don't trust Claude ass. I don't trust Claude ass either.
Okay. Why you don't trust Claude Anderson?
Because sometimes he says some good things, and sometimes he says some out the way things, and he's problematic. I mean, the funny, I give everybody a chance, right? Because I was always buying people books with Claude Anderson, like what was it, Dirty Little Secrets, and also economic stuff. But then you research his past is suspect as hell. But like I said, he says some good things. Don't get me wrong about Claude Anderson. He says some good things, but I'm not completely on board because he goes to the left too sometimes. So I always got to be 100. With the family, tell you guys, how I feel, what I think.
Right.
You got to take Claude with a pinch of salt, man. Just take it with something because he says a lot of good things. Like I said, I got a bunch of his books around here. No doubt. I used to give his books away, but he's got some trouble shit too. I'm like,
okay. Well, let me ask you one more question.
Go ahead, take your time.
What do you think? How do you think this case with Karmelo?
Well, I think they're going
as far as investigating. Do you think that's going to be an investigation?
Well, they're going to try to stop it because it's so.
And the judge.
Yeah, they're going to try to stop it because this case is so heinous. It's so over the top racist. It's so racist, right? It's so charged with the racist that the Texas State is going to try everything they can to do. Excuse me, guys. To stop his appeal process because it's going to expose so much corruption in the system. The system is baked in racism, so it's going to expose that this system. I mean, we all know the system is racist, right? But they want to have plausible deniability. That's the scam white people use. They use we all get a fair trial. We all get 12 juries. They say all that stupid shit to you. We all get he got a fair trial of his peers. They say all that crazy nonsense. And they know this. Yeah, they know it's unfair.
Right. But you know what pissed me off with most of this bullshit? They're trying to catch that damn Charleston White.
Charleston White.
Beating his ass. And just beat his ass publicly.
I don't know. You got too much to say. Let me say.
Let me go. Let
me go back. Let me go see what he said. I can't remember. I thought he was saying that the boy was innocent. He said the boy was guilty. I don't listen to Charles White. What did he say, 10 speed? Let me go check it.
He said something about the boy's father is weak. The boy's father is weak. He talking about the boy's father and how he wanted $75,000 back. I'm saying, but what I'm saying is he's using this case for attention to hype this shit up. He's not sincere. He's using his case to hype this shit up. If he just shut the fuck up and get the fuck back and sit the fuck down, then this could be serious. This man is on saying, I gave the boy $75,000. All that bullshit he's saying. I said to myself, man, won't you just sit your ass down?
He gave what boy?
He turned against the boy's family and the boy's father. Called the boy's father a weak ass man and all kind of shit.
He said he gave him some money?
Yeah, he said somebody he wanted $75,000 back. I said to myself, man, why are you saying all this bullshit? Because first of all, from what I hear, Charleston White wanted to introduce him to that lawyer.
I'm off to Karmelo Anthony.
Get a white lawyer. Why the fuck it's keep on a case like that? You're supposed to go to the other side of the country to get you a lawyer.
Well, he's supposed to because well, he should have got the white lawyer from Dallas. I mean, from that area, right? Because they already the white community was already going to be against him. The white community there already going to be against him because they were going to say he's being a race traitor. Because for them, all they have is this black hate, right? So
Right.
The lawyer that he got was never going to prosecute his case to the full extent because he was scared for his own life. And we got Karmelo Anthony off, actually proved his innocence, which would have been easy to do. So you're right. So I would have got a lawyer that was not local.
He could have went to the East Coast.
Well, you can't just go to the East Coast. They still got to get certified. They still got to remember every state got to get certified to practice law in that state.
Well,
so
I hope they. I believe they possibly had. I wish they had. Hopefully, I thought they might.
I mean, they can still get somebody from out of state. It's got to come in and pass the Texas bar and be able to practice law in the state, right? You can't just go state to state and get somebody to come in the state if they're not authorized to practice law in that state. So every state.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe since the case was so big, they still could have got somebody outside the state, have them come in and get, because you got to get yourself accustomed to Texas law, right? Can't just come from another state because laws are different from state to state, especially criminal law, right? So he still could have he still should have got somebody outside of Texas, that wouldn't have been worried about the threats coming into him and his family. Because that attorney was getting threatened by, the locals and his family. We're going to kill you if you don't get them off, blah, blah. See, these people don't believe in justice. They're like crazy. Oh, the court system is fair and it's not biased and blah, blah, blah. But like I said, the guy was so scared of doing his own job. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Give a second. Give 1 second, guys. Give 1 second. My damn battery's low on this damn thing. So 1 second. So on my phone. There we go. Okay, there we go. So him being in that area, he wasn't gonna move. So family was being threatened. So that to charge my phone, things going up already. Over an hour, damn, no wonder. So he was being threatened, so he wasn't going to prosecute that case to its full extent. But like I said, it was already baked in the cake, right? So like that video shows, that it was an altercation and that Karmelo was just protecting himself. So that's clearly shown in the video. So
they walk over to him. They walk over to him.
I know that's what it's showing. But see, that wasn't admissible in court because they like I said, the scam was already fixed. The scam was already baked into the cake that they were going to prosecute this boy, railroad him, and put him into the prison because see, his crime was killing a white boy and protecting himself. That's his crime. His crime was killing somebody white. How dare you? You're supposed to let the white boy beat you up, and if they kill you, so what? And then we can say, oh, the white boy, oh, he just lost his mind. He didn't know what he was doing, and we can't blame him. We give him like 2 years, because we can't ruin his life. We can't ruin the white boy's life. We can't do that. And that's that F stuff Judge Joe Brown is saying. That's that nonsense he's talking. The coon, he's been an Uncle Tom coon forever, talking crazy.
Right. See, he wasn't talking no legal. He wasn't talking no shit that had to do with legality. He wasn't talking about if he talking about the case as far as from a legal standpoint, I can understand.
He wasn't talking about being a coward.
He wasn't doing that.
No,
he wasn't doing that. He was talking about man, he got spiked head. I hope Danny had read my shit. I posted and said, what was an 85-year-old man that works out come and just say, hey, man, I'm going to kick your ass and beat your stupid ass up? How would you feel? How would you feel somebody walk up to you at 85 years old, that's in shape, and then say, hey, I want to beat your ass? Now, what you going to do if you got a pistol on you? He told you I want to beat your ass for whatever reason. He walked right up to you. He started the shit. You got your pistol on, and he beat your ass. How would you feel? Would you want somebody to then say, well, it was a head-on collision, head-on fight, and then I just took a good ass whooping? You already mentioned right now if an old man beats your ass, come on, cause keep. I don't have to tell you, I'm just 5'8", 5'8".
Well, I'm just 5'10". I'm not too much tall. I'm short. I'm just 5'10". Shit, I'm not tall. I'm 5'10".
So dude 6'4" walk up to you, keep unexpectedly, even by himself. And you expecting this shit?
No.
You got a weapon, you gonna whop his ass.
Of course. I'm too, as old as I'm not about to roll around in the ground, tussle in the dirt with you. Exactly right.
Right. What you gonna tussle with him for? First of all, you can come out there to tussle.
Exactly. I'm not gonna do no tussling with you.
Right, it catches you off guard. Like I said, listen, one day, man, some teenage shots still on me one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was jogging. I'll be all 5 of their ass. I punched the girl on the ground, stumped that ass, right? But then I got so stupid. When I had a gun, they all ran. So they ran. I still ran after them, hit a couple of them, so they threw some bricks and caught my ass. That's about 10 years ago, right? The thing to me was that I didn't know I was going to be so brave during that time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that I thought I might have been scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm saying that it caught me off guard. I didn't know what my mind was going to say. Fuck that, but see, my mind got to figure like, you young motherfucker trying to attack me? But what if I was real scared? Oh, Keith, listen, one man had hit me one time in a certain area and I fall dead.
Exactly.
What they hit that boy? What if one of those kids had hit that boy right there?
Mm-hmm.
They walk over to him. What if one of those kids hit him in the wrong spot and that boy falls dead?
They wouldn't care because remember, he's black. They wouldn't care. See, that's what I'm saying. We know we live in an unjust system. The way they designed it, they want to play crazy. They know the system is unjust, unfair. They don't want to play like they're retarded. He says it works the same for everybody. The judicial system is fair. It works for everybody the same way, and you clearly see it's color coded. This judicial system is color coded and unfair. Ken Speed, go ahead.
Right. Then they said the boy what their father asked about 2 weeks prior. The boy what their father asked 2 weeks prior.
What about 2 weeks prior?
The boy what they played with. The 24, one boy was what their father's asked. The same what racist motherfucker got to his father whooped his ass 2 weeks prior to that. So wait a minute. Then you got the cheerleader girl who wrote the letter to.
Yeah, she wrote the letter about
saying that.
About
this by one of her friends.
Yeah,
so the motherfucker was named. I think it's Hunter. Him.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can't a bully can't stop being a bully. I guarantee you. Before
exactly.
that case come up, that motherfucker gonna be in trouble. Watch. Cause you can't stop being a bully. I guarantee you. Remember I said today.
No, you can't stop being a bully unless you punch the bully in the mouth. And that's what happened. Remember, he was already. That's why they never wanted to bring up his past and portray his character. So they wanted to do the good white boy thing again, like they always do, right? So they didn't want to bring up his past deeds and his character behavior. That was none of that was admissible because it showed you the damn bully and him instigating problems over and over again. They want to show that. They had to dirt up Karmelo saying this kid is black and a thug and he comes from a broken home or crazy stuff. No, he doesn't. He has a mother and a father there. He's almost a straight A student. Never been any problems. All he did was go underneath that awning because his friend invited him over there to get out of the rain. And these two decided to go against him. Go ahead.
Then the crazy part to me is that the motherfuckers. I mean, to me, it's like this: the lawyer didn't even subpoena the boy's brother.
Exactly.
His boy, why didn't you subpoena the boy's brother? Why didn't you subpoena the cop and the kids in the area to ask? Why did the cops take all everybody's cell phone? Why did they take their cell phones? Who did you get their cell phones to? The kid that was out there. Mm-hmm. He subpoenaed the boy. Remember, the brother supposedly had given 3 different testimonies at different places. They all contradict each other. He said,
always.
Why did this lawyer go around and subpoena this boy's brother? I mean, you have to do that when a man got there. What the fuck is wrong with this lawyer?
Because he wasn't trying to put on a real case, Chen Speed. Like I said, the whole thing is negligible, right? The prosecuting attorney, they had the image, they could have put that in court, but the fix was already in. You had the defending attorney Like I said, he's scared for his life. They already told him he get this bar out, they're gonna kill him and his family. So he's scared. So you got the wrong attorney to begin with. You should have got you a black attorney anyway. Or so like we said, or someone at least outside of the damn state, outside the state of Texas, that doesn't have any connections to that area, is not scared, by people saying, "Oh, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna do this." I'm already from New York, motherfucker. You show up in my house, it's gonna be, consequences. You show up in my house, it's gonna be repercussions and consequences.
Right, and if you got a kid in Texas, you mean tell me you did not let this kid come and testify on his own behalf? This kid, I'm just thinking, to me, is that I see everybody say, well, the parents fucked up. No, the parents didn't know any better because the parents came up in the parents, they raised a good kid, they were good.
They did.
And all teenagers had their own issues. All teenagers had their own issues. The parents did not imagine anything like this to happen.
Exactly.
So they don't have the education or the mindset to say, what can you do now? If you like me, if you came up in the hood, we know what to expect in situations like that. But those parents, you can tell they're in a different neighborhood. They probably didn't go to work every day, do all the proper things, have all the proper etiquette. It's unexpected. Everybody's like, the father is dumb, the mom is dumb. No, they didn't expect this kind of stuff.
He's guilty. How's he guilty?
It's like taking somebody living in a mansion and saying, listen here, let's say, what is this? Goddamn, it's a spam sandwich. Right.
So,
it's like taking somebody to a mansion.
So we got the white. Hold on, this we got the white supremacists in here saying he's guilty. How long we're gonna keep? Now this state they said how long we're gonna keep defending an unstable boy. How was he unstable? How was he unstable? He was almost a straight A student, never got in any trouble. So where did him becoming unstable? So you guys are making the claims on TikTok here. Explain yourself.
Right.
If he's unstable,
some of these motherfuckers I know have changed their whole podcast to try to be sound more Republican.
Of course they have.
And this guy Brandon, what's calling the show? I hear the show. I said, dude, you a fake ass only ass dude. I said, first of all, I said, you was having a white man come about mayonnaise panther, you was talking about her ass real bad. But also you sucking Trump dick all the time, and no matter what Trump do, you sucking his dick all the time. And then you gonna try to question about something. So all you black folks,
he always been
this guy's a good kid.
He always been
a guy. I said, you know what? I said, what happened with you? Because you said you lost a lot of your viewers and a lot of your fans in your show. No, because we know that you had took some money. You have to take some money for you to change you changed the whole program just that fast.
Who we talking about?
I said,
who we talking about?
His name is Brandon. He has a show. He used to call Brandon the Pan-African.
No, I never heard of his.
Well, anyway, he the one that Tyreek Nasheed slapped.
What a Tyreek Nasheed slapped?
He the one that Tyreek Nasheed slapped. He called him Gucci Bear.
Gucci. Oh, that's that. Oh, that was that Pan-Africanism strikes back dude. He always been a coon.
Yeah, he's from South Central. Yeah, him.
South Central.
He
always been a coon. He's a plan. So he been talking crazy. What are you talking about? He ain't changed. He always been a coon, Tisby. You bad at judgment of character. He's always been a coon. Are you crazy? That fat ass bear.
Yeah, I told him, I said, he don't answer the question. I said, next question. I said, when Tyreek Nasheed approach you to slap your ass around, if you had a pistol,
but that's all fake. But that's all fake, man. It's proven that he's been working with Tariq. That's all fake. I knew he was. That's all fake. That's all kabuki data. That's all fake. He always been anti-black, man. I thought he ain't about but no all that fake. I said that then all that fake Pan-African talk he's doing. That's fake. You could tell he was fake. Right. He's so far white people's ass. It's crazy. I thought that was known. He's been there. That's what he's always been. I'm the Republican Party.
Y'all want so bad to see this. I mean, think about it. I just think the brother has a record. He don't have a record. Since the brother keep had this in the school.
Stay right there. Stay right there, Tisby. Stay right there. Don't go. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Let me play this Charleston White. Let's see what Ellie's saying real quick.
I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His daddy ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day.
What's his heart go out to?
Charleston White is going viral for yet again, or basically calling out the parents of Karmelo Anthony, saying that they don't really care about him. For them, it's more about the money than actually trying to get their son free. And he said that it's like the father has no fight in him. And now he's going around with.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
He's promoting these shirts. Listen.
Watermelon. See, that ain't even funny. Guilty what? Watermelon spelling. See?
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, see, I get you. This is a despicable coon here. And when you're talking, that's why I never follow him. So when he says, you know, any coon can say something right twice a day, just like a broke clock.
Right,
but this is a despicable coon. He should have been known that this is a despicable coon here. This is a despicable coon.
Right. Despicable coon is the perfect word for that. But you know what I'm saying? And then I say that Charleston White, I want to see him get his ass beat in public real bad. Because this dude, he acts like a crackhead.
Every single interview that he's going to do whatever, whenever, to get to the next big interview, to get some money.
And that's what, and you guys should know Charleston White is an op. You guys don't remember, he's an op. Remember, this dude got convicted of murdering somebody when he was like, what, 15, 14 years old, and didn't do much time, basically being black. He's out on the street because he was snitching on other people.
Yeah, he's a real agent. Let me tell you something.
He's an agent.
Charleston White can get up and say, when Charleston White can say stupid shit, come on, like he killed some white man, shit like that, that means that he's an agent because he has not been in jail for that shit. They keep you from telling on yourself. Like that. So he's a real life agent. And I tell people, he's a real life agent. You people got to understand that a lot of these black folks get that check and they get that paper. And they don't care what it takes, they just want the paper. And they don't care if they throw your ass in jail for 10 or 20 or 30 years. As long as they got somebody to you, money spends. Money spends. When you get that money, and that money is gone. It's the same for black people. I tell people like this, that my boy is so good. He said, all money I made, all money is gone. And you do cool and shit too. Oh, you do cool and shit. You ain't gonna enjoy that money. You know, you're a real cool. You're gonna enjoy that money. That Charleston White shit ain't wild. I'm just mad because he's trying to convict a young kid, man, at 17 years old and got 35 fucking years.
Yeah, exactly. This is, like I said, this is.
We should get the fucking White House, or we should be somewhere, because this kid can't represent us. This case is we in jail with this kid who has done nothing. Can you imagine? It's one of your sons. It's actually your son who has been a good kid. All that stuff like that, right? And it's actually Keith Newsom's son in jail. Man, you lose. So doesn't matter how this father feels about his child.
Of course, it is.
Like this.
Yeah, this stuff. See, but this stuff right here, we know he knows that nobody gonna hurt his ass. Shit like this. You say some foul shit like this about my son, Charleston White is supposed to have some shit happen to him, you know. But we because to say some old whole ass shit like this. My heart goes out to you. This boy just got 35 years for defending himself, and you try to think there's some kind of gotcha moment. You get on there with selling some goopy t-shirts, dealing with this boy's life. You out of your rabbit ass mind, you know. So like I'm saying.
Somebody needs to beat his ass. Yeah,
because this is beyond insensitive and absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
You know, who's this father supposed to die for? He can't. What are you talking about? The young white child died. Who's he supposed to be dying for? Your whole monologue doesn't make any sense, moron.
It does.
So who the hell are you supposed to be dying for? You can't be dying for anybody. You can't go. No one to go kill your son. Accidentally hurt somebody by defending themselves. So who are you supposed to go die and kill? This whole, like I said, this is an idiot. That's why they keep his ass on the internet to keep just saying crazy shit. That's why he's there.
Yeah.
That's why he's there. That's why he lets us just go up at the mouth. That's why he's there. You know, just there to say a whole bunch of nonsensical shit that don't make any sense. That's why he's there.
I mean, who's giving this dude all this airtime? What I mean, like somebody raised the question: who is paying Charles? Where does he get his checks from? Who is giving him checks to do this shit?
Who do you think?
Somebody's paying him.
Who do you
Right,
think?
somebody's paying this stupid motherfucker. So it just lets you know that, man, Keith, like I said, man, I'm sorry, man, but when it comes, I'm not handing your peoples to you, Keith, because I'm about to quit on your peoples, man. I'm about to hand peoples to you, man.
What people?
I'm not handing your peoples because all your Black Americans, your Africans, your Caribbeans, I'm finna start my own group. I don't know what we want to start. It might be called confused black motherfuckers. My group we call the real confused black motherfuckers. Where we going?
All right.
Where we going? So we ain't out there aiding your ass. We are the RCs, the real confused BF black motherfuckers. Because man, I don't know what black people are going, man. I just talked to a Haitian brother. I feel I grew up with a man, Haitian guy. He said me all the crazy shit going on in Haiti and how to sell off the Haitians like that. He said, man, the Haitians just fucked up. He said the games. I said, what? He said, they bought me over here as a kid. I said, yeah. I said, man, he said, but you know how we are, brother.
See, that's why I love the white supremacists. Kunta Kinte radio on TikTok. Does that make you feel good? You think that bothers me? You said Kunta Kinte radio. See, they're so wicked. They're so evil. This is who they are. And you're probably living in your mama's basement, sucking on your son's dick. That's what you people do. You're pedophiles. You always get the pedophiles coming in. You know, you're having sex with the dog, having sex with your daughter. And what you do? You know, that's what you people know to do. You're talking about some Kunta Kinte. Stop. Put down your son's penis. Okay? Don't put that in your best friend's mouth. Don't do that. You know, that's wrong, but you know, that's what you people do. That's what you people do. That's what you get that, man. Listen, I just came back in my house, came around the block, right? Mm-hmm. And my buddies they had a house around the block and everything too. His brother was my age, his brother was a fag. Brother got 2 old white men living in the building with him in his black ass neighborhood with their Juneteenth flag over here, right? So I was talking to the Haitian brother. Yeah. That's his niece, new boyfriend, I think, right? And so what happened, right? So they tell me that, they're gonna cancel that prejudice stuff again. Now I'm looking at this motherfucker saying he got 2 old ass white men living with him sitting in my neighborhood on my block drinking a beer like they just chilling. I said to myself, you've been a fag since we were kids. And now you're a real fag now. And I don't care. I love the migrate. I said to myself, man, you know what? All this shit of homosexuality, they transfer to our people. And it's amazing to me that we just like, and I'm talking to a Haitian guy with this fag talking. And then maybe the Haitian guy said, brother, no matter what you go all over the world, black folks just seem to be loving everybody. I said, no, black folks just fucking stupid. What is it? Black folks just love to be what?
Love everybody all over the world. He told me how fucked up Haiti is and what the Clintons had done to Haiti, how he got over here and everything, right? He's a Haitian guy. I said to myself, I'm looking at this guy, I said to myself, like, Andre, I knew your mama, your grandmama since I was born over here. And you a faggot my age, and you got 2 old white motherfuckers living with you. You faggot motherfucker, you.
That's crazy.
He's a fag who's in 3rd grade. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, his big brother group, we cool. I'm saying, but the white folks walk around here so comfortable. I said to myself, God, what is it about black people?
Hey, watch that word, Ten Speed. Call it this. It's called alternative lifestyle. TikTok is hearing you. TikTok is hearing you. It's okay. TikTok is hearing you and shutting it down. Exactly. Got 2 alternative cats living in the house with them.
You're right. I gotta correct myself, but I gotta use the TikTok and the YouTube language.
Yeah.
What? Keith, when I think about stuff like this, look at these goddamn illegals sitting in front of my house. I'm gonna go and smack every last one of their ass. I'm sorry. But the thing to me is that y'all so hard on these black. You know when the young kid fucks up, he's fucking up, right? You're like, oh, that kid is full of shit. But this guy, they don't have no track records. I don't understand why black folks are coming against this kid. This kid does not have a track record.
Because under white power tends to be, they're all as a group we become a group of cowards. So they want to appease their white masters so they don't have any harm against them. So we become a race of cowards.
Right.
Because we're supposed to defend. See, when you don't defend your next generation, you don't deserve to live. So you got them. We don't defend what you got coming up behind you. You don't deserve to live. So, everybody got this moron out here talking great. Oh, let me see what he's saying. Let me finish this one with Charles.
I'm off the Karmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no money toward that boy. His daddy too got weak for you. I don't like a weak. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. And they want some bills paid. Karmelo,
some bills.
my heart go out to you. You ever see this video one day?
His heart go out to him.
I'd rather stay with the Jeff Metcalf than I would with Karmelo's daddy. Weak, dark side, and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass Benjamin Crump. I'm out. Shout out to Charleston White, good friend of mine.
He's another coon.
A lot of interviews. Matter of fact, I think I'm about to bring Charleston in.
See, this is another coon. See, I'm trying. This that awesome. What's his new name? What's this coon's name? The one who got fight with Cory Booker. I mean Corey Holcomb a couple months ago. What's his dude's name? But Antoine something. Anton Daniels. Yeah, this coon ass Negro here. This Uncle Super Coon. See, these are coons. That's why they. Yeah, he's even worse. He's a super coon moron. But that's why they're put out there. They're to keep black people destabilized, to keep this confusion going. He's not going to stand on anything either. He's a coon. So sadly enough that the black people be able to.
He claimed to be a millionaire.
Well, I probably because through YouTube money, that's why people do. They're always going to benefit the coons. He doesn't have any real skills. You see him he's fat and stupid and fuzzy and goopy. So you got that from YouTube dollars because they promote them in the algorithm for saying what? Spiteful, hateful stuff that's anti-black. So coons know they're always going to get $1 for being anti-black. People like me that's standing with your people, you're not going to get paid. You're going to get ostracized. You get banned from TikTok, banned from YouTube, shadow banned, everything else when you stand with your people. There's no money in standing with your people. When you go against your people like the opposite Tatums, the goopy twin, what's those two twins morons? Them and these morons here are Candace Coon Owens.
Candace Owens, Larry
Elders, exactly. So when you cooning like that, you're gonna get a little bit of shekels. But even pretty soon that's gonna come to an end because they tired of their coons too. And then they know they can't come back to us, majority of us, because that's just not gonna work. All right? They can't.
Right.
And they're gonna come back.
Have you noticed Candace Owens staying away from this?
She ain't mentioned nothing about it.
Charlie Kirk.
Of course.
Charlie Kirk bullshit.
She's worried about that Charlie Kirk. You worried about that racist Charlie Kirk dying. Oh, he's my hero. But this racist white boy they tried to chop up was the next MLK. This racist ass no good white man is talking crazy. Racist as hell.
I'm waiting for one of them white boys to catch this slinky ass black ass bitch and smack the shit. I want to see that bitch get smacked the fuck up by some white boy and call it nigger and do water dumped on her and everything. I want to see that shit happen because I'm telling you, man, some of this shit that happens to some black folks, man. They need to actually sit there and PJ Woodship, the Republican, but they need to be sitting embarrassed by these white folks and be like, nigga, bitch, you all in all these white men business. White folks business.
That's what she is. That's what but she's cashed out. She's already been cashed out, man. So she has no coming back to the black community. That's out. So she's gonna be a coon and talk about insignificant stuff. Oh, Charlie, because she give a damn about Charlie Kirk. All that stuff gave her money. Because remember, Before she got with them, she was impoverished, couldn't pay her bills. She was getting kicked out of her apartment in New York before she became ultra conservative and became the white man's talking point, or their damn tool. Yeah. So that's all she said. That's what she's gonna do. So like, I'm so concerned about Charlie Kirk's death. This old racist ass white man, racist hell, talking crazy. So she's not gonna touch. She's not gonna touch anything concerning black people because she's got no credibility. So she's not gonna touch that. She's smart. She's not, and her audience is majority white. They don't want to hear nothing about that. So she's not even going nowhere around it. You know, they worry about Charlie Kirk.
Right. And Tim Texas, one of these white boys gonna catch this bitch and gonna smack the shit out of them. I'm telling you, this might be the year of the cool getting their ass whooped by the people they actually praise and actually love. I hope it the year of the cool getting their ass. I want to see every cool, not by no black person, but by the people they think that they cool with, whoop their ass. One of the white boys need to kick that bitch ass. So that bitch, you let that motherfucker Charlie Kirk. I mean, I know he's fucking you and shit. That's what the problem is. The problem is he's fucking you, but he didn't want to be sane with you. You just somebody he hit one time and said, "Oh, the pussy is terrible," and just left, and you mad about that. You know what I mean?
He's so racist. He's so racist. I don't even believe he touched. I don't even believe he even touched her ass. I don't think he ever came close to even touching her. He's so deep in the racism. Something so deep. I don't think he ever touched that broad. But I think.
He probably looked at that bitch and said, "Oh, bitch, you look so ugly. You might be Whoopi Goldberg." Can you imagine waking up and didn't know you just fuck Whoopi Goldberg and it's gonna be public? That's how he felt. That's how he felt like. Nigger, bitch, are you out your mind, nigga? The thing about it is that our people, man, I don't know what to say, kid. What I'm trying to say, man. I told myself I might want to reincarnate back to come back here and say about people. Then I started thinking, you nuts.
Good luck for that.
Are you nuts?
How you gonna come back? You don't remember nothing. How you gonna come back to know to remember even to do anything? You don't come back in another religion. You come back super Christian or super Islam. You're gonna be stuck in that nonsense forever till you're able to get out of it. Nah, forget that now.
I said, no, but you know, I got no sense right now to say bye, see y'all later. Shit. But I'm just saying that it seems like I just don't understand that there was no other race. Listen, that Asians, the Asian that shot and killed that black kid. Now, one Asian came out and just publicly said, "We denounced this motherfucker."
Yeah, they said it.
Not one.
They did say it. They said it.
A couple of
they've only said it now because now the businesses are getting smashed.
That's what I'm going to say. I said they only said it now because niggas are saying fuck you. The ones that said the hell with you all. But for the most part,
no, they're not going.
The business.
Of course, they only said that. Yeah. There's no humanity between us and them. And so I'm glad that black people finally got on code to realize, hey, why are you shopping with these cats? And like I said, obviously those businesses we already knew were really dependent on black people because within the month of this happening, they going out of business everywhere. And they coming online, copping, please. Oh, let me see if I can find some bit of, please, black people, we're sorry. Can you forgive us and not do all of us? Well, then you treat all of us bad. That's what you've been doing. What are you talking about? Why come on and cop, please, now? So let me see. Because I
don't understand, man. But the thing to me is this. Like, I understand we say that, you know, if you leave this realm and you come back, it's going to be the same old shit. So is it meant to always be dumbass black people? Is that an eternal reincarnation thing that you will reincarnate back to a dumbass black person?
Ain't got to do with that. The system is designed to keep you stupid. Yeah, but the system is designed to system feeds off of your energy 10 speed. So since you're the only human, only two soul being, doesn't benefit the system to have you wise enough to shake it and know what's going on. You're supposed to be stupid. That's why.
Yeah, I guess so. But I said, when my buddy come today, say, man, I'm through with your people, man. I'm my people, man. I'm through with all the black power shit.
Hold on, Tisby. Let's see what these Asians say.
Want to be your enemy.
I understand you guys are upset.
See?
And you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist.
Oh, there. Oh, wait, hold on.
I cut them want to be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset.
You understand the upset?
Your enemy.
So this goes to you got one right, cop and please right here for you. Here you go.
Want to be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset, and you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist, and I cut them all racist, regardless their ethnicities. Racism should not be accepted.
You kind of late, ain't
or
you?
tolerated. But not all of us are racist. I don't think I'm racist. I mean, I try not to be. I don't think I'm racist. I'm just Asian. I don't think it's fair that we all are punished because of one guy. I mean, I don't know who the Rick Chow is.
See, you
Why
don't know?
are we all?
See, that's how their whole behavior has been the same. It's not about Rick Child. This is the culmination of so much disrespect. That's what you're not. Let me see. Now we not understand. It's the culmination of your dis. It ain't about Rick Child. This is finally black people saying enough is enough. See what she's saying.
As a Vietnamese American, I am disgusted.
See what she's saying.
I'm sorry.
See?
As a Vietnamese American, I am disgusted by those in the Asian community who are more upset about a boycott than the life of innocent Cyrus Carmack Belton.
They never gave a damn about this kid.
Martin Luther King Park in Berkeley.
They didn't know his name.
Part of the Vietnam War protests in the 60s, and was reminded of Dr. King's solidarity with the Vietnamese liberation, which ties to my solidarity with Black liberation.
You guys never. You Vietnamese never did nothing.
To trust whites
No liberation.
Only to find the opposite is true in my adult life. I've experienced so much kindness and collective care in my interactions with Black folks, both in the U.S. and abroad. Whereas the lack of consciousness or care around the violent systems created by and for white folks when trying to speak to white folks about it.
Exactly. They're like they don't know the system that they created against black people. It's global. So she's telling you, they know it. So don't act like they didn't know this system was designed by white people to keep black people effed up. So they know it.
Globally.
It's global. Yeah, it's global. Not like she's admitting it's global.
To my solidarity with Black liberation. Growing up in the Midwest, I was taught to trust whites and fear Blacks, only to find the opposite is true in my adult life. I've experienced so much kindness and collective care in my interactions with Black folks, both in the U.S. and abroad. Whereas the lack of consciousness or care around the violent systems created by and for white folks when trying to speak to white folks about it is astounding and makes me feel incredibly unsafe with most of them.
We love everybody.
Asian folks watching this with internalized white supremacy who prefer proximity to white power over collective liberation know that you are just a pawn being used by white supremacy in this model minority myth to divide and conquer. And if you had a negative one-on-one encounter with a Black person, remember that white violence at a systemic level kills millions. Millions.
White violence at a systemic level because it's systemic with them. They kill without any remorse. And then try to turn around and tell everybody it's supposed to be the killers. It's them. And this Asian just admitting it. She just admitting it.
Allows for one-on-one interactions with white folks to seem surface level nice because they're not forced into daily survival mode due to the privilege they carved out with their massive systemic violence.
Exactly, privilege.
So do not trust white nice because it turns unsafe real quick as soon as you dig beneath the surface to see that most white folks do not care that Western white supremacy culture is killing Black and brown folks daily. So while systemic trauma might have caused a negative one-on-one interaction with a Black person for you, remember that Black people are not killing millions of people on a systemic level.
How about that?
Remember how Black people played a central and pioneering role in the Vietnam War protests.
Like Americans
stood in solidarity with oppressed Asian people.
We always sit in solidarity with you people, then you come around and you shit on us. You know? So
that's the thing, but they come to shit on us. You know, like I said, they call it the bumper class. They pretend to be cool with us for the moment.
Yeah, the bumper class.
The Asians, the Latinos in Chicago, it's just most of the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans who say, "Oh man, we down with you." Oh no, you're not down with us. You just use us. And the Asians are you just now. Now, guess what? In Chicago, now imagine everybody's own property. In Chicago now the Indians are buying property in our neighborhoods now. The Indian folks,
wow.
we went from the Jews.
Wow.
We went from the Jews to the Arabs to the Koreans, and now we got the Indians.
Wow.
In our neighborhood now.
They racist as hell. They racist as hell.
I said, you motherfuckers don't understand that every time y'all look around, there's a new race in our neighborhood, and then the people in our neighborhood, the new race. How did they get here? They get permission. Why comes always a particular race, a particular group that comes to the west side and south of Chicago buying liquor stores and buying this? They pass it on. They say, look, it's your turn now. You know where the black folks at. It's your turn now.
Yeah, they pass it
on. Still don't get it. And Indians are buying property in black neighborhoods. The Arabs are now moving out. So the Arabs got their own community.
They got their money now. Yeah, they got their money up.
They got their money. Now they leave it. Now it's the Indian time now.
All right.
The Jews, the Arabs, the Koreans, and now we got the damn Indians. Right. And guess what? You say that, they keep telling. There you go again, Terrence. That racist shit. I said, when you gonna call me racist or not? It's true. It's true.
What's racist? What's racist about telling the truth about the communities coming in and buying up stuff and then going to gentrify you? What's racist about that?
Yeah.
No. See, black people always want to play crazy as if these other races are not against us. They're showing you and telling you.
Moment to give flowers. Let's make it weird for a second.
The Latinos, more than anybody, are the biggest snakes. So they're the ones that try to make you feel like they actually with you. The Latinos are the ones who actually come in like they with you. Let me tell you, like the guy will tell me, well, the Asians, but the illegal ain't do nothing to hurt us. I said, are you nuts? We $500 million in property tax debt. My brother told me the other day, our property taxes went up $300 a month. It's a $10 more than $300 a month. I don't make that much fucking money, but I gotta pay the best money I can so we can maintain a building we had since 1967. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is, black folks, black folks are taking the institution. If we let the Karmelo Anthony case go down like this, and we don't rebuttal, we don't fight against it.
Well, they're working on it now. That's what they do. Well, that's what you see them doing now. They're working on it now. So they're working on, that's why they're digging up all the information about the judge, the district attorney, the prosecuting attorney, and the defendant attorney. That's what it's so. It's in motion right now.
I'm glad you told me that because I kind of missed that information right there. So let me ask you a question. So are they saying that right now they have enough information to know that some of this stuff has been at the public?
Well, they have enough information for an appeal, but that doesn't mean white supremacy is gonna let you go because they have the power. That doesn't make a difference. They're gonna say that this trial was unfair, and that's gonna show that, but they can say, well, we're still not gonna allow this trial to be redone. We're gonna say we don't feel like you have enough for an appeal. Well, what about you didn't see the video that we don't feel like that's enough. See, you're dealing with a corrupt system, but they're working on it, but we'll see. We'll see if the pressure of the media, along with the pressure of the people on the ground, overturns this, because the pressure itself might be too much. It's like shining a damn magnifying glass on a pile of ants, right? So it might be too much light on this case to bury it. It's got too much sunlight. It's gonna start going global now, and just to protect their image of not pretending not to be racist, they want this case to go away. So they probably will allow it to actually proceed to some kind of justice, because the outside pressure is going to be too much. Everybody's looking at this case. That's why they try to have it go quick.
And the And the judge retired, from what I hear.
Well, they say that. Well, I think they about to disbar his ass anyway, because all this evidence is showing that he's already corrupt. So that's what's happening now behind the scenes. So, yeah, black people haven't let this go.
The prosecutor had just recently had a case against him for
sexual assault. Sexual assault. Yeah, sexual assault. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. He has a case with sexual assault. So the whole case is going to break down because there's too much light on the case that it can't go away. This is a proper railroading. And so, like I said, they wanted, that's why they wanted, like I said, that's why he got sentenced the same day. You never seen that. Usually sentencing trial when you come back and you get sentenced. So you know all these abnormalities to this case has caused more spotlight on it. That's why they're scared. Okay. So so that's what's happening now. So we'll see because they railroad this kid. Let me see what you're saying, David. What you saying? Yeah. They don't care about no videos. Scott, remember? Rodney King, man. Exactly. Remember Rodney King?
That motherfucker Rodney King got beat so bad. That motherfucker still got off. Now that's the one shit.
I don't know what you're trying to write there. Dickens thinking he should have. You gotta learn how to write. You should have gotten longer. Why? See, but I love when the white supremacists. You should have gotten longer. How? Because you white people don't never do no time. You don't never do no time for no crime. You never do any time.
They don't do any time.
No, they never do. I'm talking about black people do. They never do any time.
I never understood the shit when the police officer tell this man do not go out and confront that kid. You get out there and confront that kid, kill the motherfucking kid, and they talk about stand your ground with that George Zimmerman shit. That's the one shit I could not understand. That shit right there.
But stand your ground doesn't apply to black people. It applies to these white people. They understand. They don't want to get to stand their ground. They get to shoot, police shoot. They don't know that. They get 2 years, 1 year, or don't even go to trial. They get house arrest and all other kind of nonsense. That's what happened to these white people. They got their privilege is on point. It's crazy. They ask you not to see. You black people are the one privilege, and the prison is filled of us, not you. And you are the majority of the crimes. Right? The majority of the crimes. That's why you see all these black people getting released after 25, 30 years. The whole system is unjust. So I like when the white supremacists, let me say, Karmelo was guilty. And let me stay close to this. Close to me. TikTok should be so small.
Oh, he's a thug. He's a thug.
Yeah, that's the propaganda they've been given. The whole life, but they might be a thug. So he goes on to say, he says, Karmelo was guilty and everything proves it. The end. Only biased and ignorant people say otherwise. That sounds crazy as cat shit. They got a fake black avatar. Evidence shows completely different. See, if you were a thinking person, if you wasn't racist, the evidence shows completely different. That he wasn't guilty.
Right.
And he was railroaded by the system. And that's gonna, and like I said, that's what's gonna prove. And then when it gets overturned because too much light is on it, when it gets overturned, I don't want to hear you guys, you racist head explode. Oh my God, you let him out of prison. Because for you, it's about race. It's never about justice. You people are never about justice. Always about race first. You guys are obsessed with black people. Never about justice. And everybody knows that's the problem. Everybody knows it. That's why this Asian ladies talk. For you people, it's never about justice. Ever. It's about race and your dominance. Never about any kind of justice. Never. That's why the system is completely unjust. That's what, if it wasn't, the system wouldn't be unjust. And it just is. When you come up here telling whatever kind of propaganda lies, you're not bothering me. Everybody knows the system's unjust. That's a fact. Right. Sorry though. So I don't got to prosecute a case that's already been ruled upon. Oh damn, my damn TikTok went up. What happened? All my damn energy went out. Shit. TikTok went out over there. Oh shit!
Okay.
Yeah, my TikTok, my phone, power went out. Talking these racists on there. But man, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been on 2 hours and 2
Thank you,
hours
my
and 2
brother
minutes.
Keith, man. Thank you, my
No,
brother.
I think
I will talk to you. Tomorrow I will be 50 great years old on the first day of summer, so I'm going to celebrate with peace, power, and love, my brother.
Yeah, we be on tomorrow night, fam. I'm here tomorrow night. So I have 10 speed. We go back and celebrate 10 speed's birthday, guys. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm back. We're good. Take me a while to
I will be here.
Get back in this seat. Taking me a little minute to get back in the seat. So like I said, I will be back here tomorrow. Same black time. Same black channel.
Hey, I'm gonna request a couple of songs.
End out with this.
R&B songs I can back on there, man.
So let me end out with this, family. Say much love.
All right. Peace and love to my brother Keith, the number one brother on YouTube of all time. Brother, I appreciate it.
The world wants to consume it. The world wants to wear it. The world wants your
all right, just speak.
Approval.
Yes,
They deserve to take up
Peace,
space
brother.
in the fucking trauma conversation.
That's Asian
The
talking
amount of
about.
people around the world that I've met that want the past to say the N-word is fucking hilarious. If they knew any conception as to how bad life still is in the projects, life still is on the other side of the red line tax bracket zone. That this country still perpetuates its culture to be superior.
I'm getting back into it, family. Slowly but surely, I'm climbing back on this bike. So shows are gonna be a little bit. Me trying to climb back into this chair and feel it back up again. I'm still rusty. I am rusty, without a doubt.
It is to the struggles that your people have fucking gone through and brought into this language because the slave traders, the thieves, the fucking slave masters stole yours. You are fucking brilliant. There's genius in your melanin that the world is
You don't like that. Everybody, agent says brilliance in your melanin.
scared to let you know exists. So I want to take a moment to just give black people your fucking flowers because I know that my people don't know how to. But if they're anything like me when I was a kid, like they want to. And they know that they should. So from my
Okay, so let me wrap him up talking about whatever he's talking about. Wrap this up like this, man. Start this over again. Hold on. Okay, about to wrap this thing up. My one TikTok that went out. My battery died on my phone. Then I charge this thing up. Shit, it didn't work right. So much love, family, as we end this joint. Black, hot, bang. Same black time, same black channel tomorrow. If you can donate, I know it's hard. Go to Cash App at Mr. Black Hot Fire, or go to the website blackoutfirenetwork.com. Go to donation page. Donate what you can. Every little bit helps. Helps me keep the studio. Doesn't help me here. Helps me keep the studio open in Africa and pay people. So I always appreciate that. Woo! Come on. Here we go now. Black, hot, bang! We out. We out, fam. Same black time, same black channel. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Woo! Black, hot, bang! Woo! Come on. Black, hot, bang! And we out. Woo! I'm back in the seat again, trying to figure how to fill it out. Black, hot, bang! Got everybody find me again. Take a while for everybody to find me. Black, hot, bang! Woo! Come on. School's out, that's right. School's out, stupid. I forgot my normal thing. School's in, stupid. School's out. I'm rusty, jibber jab. I'm learning. I'm rusty. I'm learning. I'm rusty. It's been almost 2 years since I've been consistent. In 2025, I didn't do no shows hardly either. Maybe 3 the whole year. I might do 3 or 4 shows the whole year in 2025. Can you believe that shit? I've been gone for almost 2 years. Woo! But I'm back, and Joby kicked me off her show. Joby kicked me off her show, so I'm back. Woo! Black, hot, bang! We up. Yeah, I'm rusty, not dusty. Rusty, not dusty, family. Rusty. Woo! Black, hot, bang! Black, hot, bang! I try to post them videos on TikTok from last week's show. They got goddamn banned. Got community violations as soon as I post them. Woo! Black, hot, bang! We out. Much love, family. Everybody have a good night. See everybody tomorrow night. Peace. I'm out.